Hey everybody, welcome back to Alina of the Arena. On the last run we got a victory. It was the combo build. Literally like a combo build though, because we used double crossbows. And I mentioned that we've really come to a situation now where I don't think I've necessarily solved the game, but the combo build at least we know is strong enough. There's probably one final build now in this game that I've never really reached the pinnacle of, in my opinion. And for this, I'm not going to random a character. I'm going to play the Samurai. I think the focus build I've never really got to pop on its own. So here I am to, try it out. My theory is this build's actually pretty weak. I think it's just better to go into the combo build. But we know now, and we've known for a long time, the combo build is just good enough to win the game, right? Okay, Samurai Bracer, pretty good with focus. God, I have 8 purple coins. Crane Charm, do I want to receive wounds? I can't heal them off right now, which is a little bit of a problem. The card, by the way, I'm really thinking of, what's it called? Is it called Flow State? It's the equivalent for focus. This is the card that I really want to try and enable pop, so I'm going to try and force it into the game by just willing it into the game, please. Like, the oil for burn, very good. Very strong. Probably the strongest build. You can quite easily stack like 200 or 300 burn and just watch your opponent die. The combo build is Combo Finisher. That's its big enabler. Very strong card. You can throw lots of stuff at people. You can quite easily get to combos of 10 plus. And you just obliterate someone. I then say you have in the status effect builds. I think the status effect build is the worst one, by the way. But you have a few of the attacks which remove status effects from your hand, and or use status effects in your deck to do damage. And is this like the last one? I guess there's then the block build one, which is the best defense. And I don't think that one is great either, but it does have some like niche interactions which are pretty strong. And you can do big damage with it. I feel like with maybe the exception of the status effect build one, which is just bad. In fact, one of them's here, the Last Stand. I think it's just not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze to like bastardize your deck. Just to, do... It's not even a great amount of damage. It's not a true multiplier. It's like a multiplier of 3. It's just worse than Combo Finisher. But Flow State in theory, which is like double and triple your focus, should be a really good card, but I've just never made it work. Anyway, I'm kind of like just sat on this screen because I don't really know where I'm going right now. I might just grab the Samurai Bracer and roll. Two less cards to choose from your rewards. That's a little bit spooky. Assassin Bracer is very interesting as well. This was a bracer that I thought was really strong. It might be really strong, to be fair. It just needs a very specific build, i.e. the combo build. Gain 2 block whenever you do damage. I don't think Reflex is necessarily good for this build, is the truth of the situation. Do I have any zero cost cards? I do have a kick. The dupe would actually be pretty good with this deck. This might be the rare double reroll. I think I'm going to dupe and roll again. Okay, I think the Monkey Charm is acceptable. And I think Swipe is also acceptable. When I'm using two-handed katanas, pretty nice to turn it into an AoE attack. Okay, and then we're going to take some fights. Very nice positioning for this rock. Don't really need it though, thanks to dupe. Also, I think I've got lethal here. I do have lethal. Very nice. One thing that's, positive for the Samurai at the start, they do a lot of damage. Alright, let's pick this up. I'm going to empty mine all my guards. I don't really need them. By the way, we draw one additional card at the start of each fight. That is the Samurai's passive. which is pretty minor compared to some of the other classes. I will give it that. Okay, let's hit you with a strike. And if we use a guard, we gain 1 focus, so I shouldn't be too, like, you know, poo-poo on the guards. They're not terrible. And strikes have a multiplier of 1.25 when it's the only card in your hand. That I've never really tried to enable before. I think it's a pretty minor effect. I think it's a very minor effect, to be honest with you. Anyway, we might as well gain some focus. And just slowly meander my way up towards this guy, because I have no movement abilities. But we'll get there eventually. And I'm gaining focus every turn, so we're just going to obliterate him when I get there. Like, I've got 23 focus on right now. Any attack kills you. I'll do it with a dupe. So perception would have been nice if I'd taken that crane charm. It could have given me some sort of like focus block build direction. Another card I don't take often, blind. I think the weak effect is weak. It should really be, in my own opinion, I think at the base level it should be too weak. At the very least. I still think this would be a bad card, but not as bad. Not as bad. I might take it though. Just for laughs and giggles, I think fast reload is a better bet there. Maybe I'm wrong with it. There's times definitely where I've taken, you know, cards thinking they're not good, and they turn out to be better than I expected them to be. The rest is kind of awkward. I wouldn't mind getting an upgrade, but really what am I looking at upgrading? I guess it would be Empty Mind, maybe, just to thin my deck out completely. I think that's one of the other big advantages the Samurai class has at the start. Starting with Empty Mind, you could theoretically get down to, like, you know, a 2 or 3 card deck, which is the ultimate form of consistency. I think I'll take the event. Alright. We'll alchemize ourselves. Is that the right word? Alchemize. I'll turn it into more strength and less block. So we will be looking for movement abilities. Meditate, I think we forget cards, even though I just said we can remove some. And honestly, get rid of this strike. The Samurai strikes are pretty garbage. And I've picked up a few other attacking cards. I've not picked up any defensive ones though yet, so I'll keep the cards. Acid Toad. You are kind of annoying. Move. Swipe. Blind. Strike. Then I'll throw a rock at you to interrupt this. Because I have no movement right now, I can't really get out of its attack. The kick is very big here. Yes, we'll destroy our weapon, that's fine with me. Move, pick up another weapon. I'll kick this guy away. Dupe. Gives me the kickback. Don't need it though. And I'll Empty Mind and get rid of the guard, and I'll get rid of Empty Mind. Right now I can't remove my, you know, I can't get rid of every card down to 3 like I said earlier, but when I upgrade it, which you can pretty easily get a free upgrade on this floor, then you can start doing those shenanigans. Right, let's kick you to death. And gain a bit of focus. Where does dupe find? It's discard, right? Perfect. Dupe, I mean, I think I've got lethal anyway. Swipe. And you know what? I'll kick you to death as well. Dark Souls is interesting. I think it's a pretty good power. You do kind of have to enable it in some ways, normally via the combo build. So I think right now I'm not going to take it. I think I'm going to take Throw Dirt instead. I think this is just a safer option. Blocks don't help me as much anymore. And I'll take this. What is wrong, co-host Millie? Why are you yelling at me from behind? What's wrong? What's wrong? Alright, just stay out of arm's reach then. I won't stroke you, you little feline fiend. Alright, I think I have to go for this elite now. So we'll train and get a card improved. What is the best card right now? I mean, I could take blind up to 2 week. Wow. Wow. Plus 4 damage? Wow. Plus 4 damage as well. I think Empty Mind might be the best card right now. It doesn't exhaust anymore, so I could literally just get rid of all the bad cards in my deck. Alright, well, see you later. I'm just going to shuffle over here. And gain a bit of focus. No, he's still attacking me right now. Don't just sidle up to him. I've done this in the past. It does not end well. That being said, I do have a kick, so maybe I should do. No. We move here. I blind you. I swipe you. I dupe you. I kick you into the trap. Okay, this guy still wants to grapple me. Joke's on you. You're vulnerable, so I'll hit you. Get rid of these. Blind. Swipe. Strike. Gain a focus. Alright, he's unstunned now. But we'll finish off the hound now. Dupe him. Gain some focus. And now really this class is mainly about waiting, in my opinion. Just wait for the right moment. I'm gaining focus every single turn. In fact, I'm gaining 3 focus. The blocks will help me raise it even further. And I just want to wait for the perfect moment to go on this guy. This might not be it, even though it's a lot of damage. I think I do have to wait basically for one big attack right now. I'll argue that was wrong as well. Don't worry, there's method in the madness. Hang on a minute. Game 1 focus, please. Ooh, a gem. Thank you very much. You're rewarding me for this. Honestly, trolling at the moment I'm doing to the enemy. Right, let's get rid of the strike. Let's get rid of the kick. I don't need either of them. What are we on now? 38 focus. Soon to be 41. Okay, now we can kill. 53 damage. 10 and 8. Oh, there's like 3 cards here I would take. Possibly 4 even. I do want movement cards, so shield charge is very good. Also, this doesn't use your focus, so you can actually get a free hit on before using like your focus. Because the big thing about focus is it's kind of the opposite of combo. You want to use all your focus at the start of your turn, not the end of it. As with the combo build. Because you can't. You literally will waste it on your first attack. Protective Ward, though, is so nice. And Slam is also pretty useful. Good movement. Good offensive capabilities. I honestly think, even though I rate Protective Ward very highly, I think I take shield charge. We'll sell the gem. And I'll sell everything else here. And let's move on. Okay, this is why I kept the shield potion. And by shield potion, I meant spear potion. Sorry to spear lovers. Can't even remember his name. That's how little I think of the spears. Alright, double kill. And a triple kill. Well done, spear potion. This is your one good use. Watchful, I think, is terrible. Last Stand, I think, is pretty bad as well. And Perception is good, but only in the right circumstances. I'm not there right now. We take nothing. Alright, let's do this final fight to get to me the rest. Oh, 2 acid toads. We're gonna get a hit here, I think. It's almost guaranteed. Yeah, because I can't go 3 tiles. So I can interrupt this. But where do I go from here? And I think the answer is nowhere. Let me remove all of these cards. I'm not going to get the movement ability to get me out of this. I know that. So we're just going to eat 20 damage. Which is pretty painful when you only have 35 health. One-shot this guy. Gain a bit of block. Ow, my face. And now we need to go chase the other guy. We're somewhat unlucky. I had basically 3 hands. It was a 1 in 3, I say. It wasn't really unlucky. But if we got shield charge in that perfect moment, like on the second hand phase, we would have been fine. But I didn't, so we weren't. Alright. We have enough focus to get a kill. Foul Liquid is another one of those potions I don't really rate in any, capacity. But it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's pretty bad, though. This is ultimate value here. Look at this throw dirt value. I'll hit you and kick you to death. Okay, I should be good from here, so I'm going to pick up the rock instead. Shield charge. Into dupe. Into empty your mind and forget about all these things. Don't need them. And now we'll start hitting you. Swipe. Strike. Shield charge. Swipe. Kick him to death. Dempsey roll. Whenever you move, gain 2 momentum and 2 block. I don't know how that works with my build, with the alchemy. I'm pretty certain I won't get the block from it, right? So I think I'm going to grab Backstab? Actually, no, Backstab's not even that good for this build either. It's anti-synergistic. Maybe I should just grab Dempsey roll, though. Maybe it's good enough, the 2 extra damage when I move. Because I'm probably going to look at movement abilities now. Let me sell the rocks. I don't think I want the Foul Liquid. I don't intend to be hit. There is the Focus Turtle build, which is pretty good with that. It's still only minor. I think the sale value of it is almost always worth it. Let's put it that way. And now we're in an interesting spot. I think I'd take a shot for cards. There's some good stuff here. I'll take Jump Attack, I'll take Improvise. I think they're both decent attacks. If I cannot use my rest right now, I could get some pretty good upgrades. There's definitely cards now I really want to upgrade. Shield Charge being one of them. What does Dempsey Roll become? 3 momentum and 3 block. That'd be pretty nice. Improvise is the other big one now. And Jump Attack would not be terrible. Why are you 12, by the way? Why are you buffed in my menu? Did I miss the event on the shop? Was it like the cards improved? I'll take it. However, the safe play here is the heal. But I'm not going for it. Fortunately, we didn't get the harder elite. This is the easier of the ones left. I think actually this is the middle one of the 3. The Trapper is pretty easy to kill. We have 13, then 10 less, so it's 8, 8, 16 plus 13, 29. Oh, that works out pretty nicely for me. Kill 1 Permhead Lady. Now, do I have it for the other one? I do not. Therefore, I'm just going to stand my ground right now. Get rid of these. Move on with my life. Strike, kick. Actually, I misplayed that. I should have kicked, striked, and used the power move of the Uchigatana. That would have been better. Anyway, I'm just going to use this as a movement ability. And I'll sit here. You're going to come fight me. I am going to shoot you. Can I do all the damage I need this turn? To break you? I'm pretty certain I can't. Which means this turn is going to be really bad. I'm just going to stand here. Now I can kick you. Dupe. Kick. Gain focus again. This isn't going to be enough. Let's move. He gets stronger every time I move. Good point. Please. Thank you. Alright, the death mark has gone from him, but it didn't really matter that much. Throw a rock at you. We can break you this turn with Jump Attack. Other powerful thing with Jump Attack, it synergizes with your focus pretty nicely, honestly. I think I'm going to go for this guy. Oh, you do gain the 2 block as well. Interesting. I didn't think that's how that would have worked with Alchemy. It's nice to know, though. Sure. I probably shouldn't have drawn then, but it worked out in the end. Right, let me swipe you, blind you, kick you, and I'll empty mind the fatigue. I was toying with not using one of my attacks there, but I can't be that picky. Just to remove it again afterwards. Come on. I needed Jump Attack or Shield Charge, but Jump Attack would have been way better. Also, there's a gem over there, so maybe I should head towards it. I can't interrupt this, sadly. Actually, I might be able to kill you with Hurls. And I definitely can. I think I'll take it, just to not chew through his armor again. Ooh. I mean, funnily enough, here's 2 of the big enablers, like the big finishers for the fire build and the block build. Also, though, Flurry's here. Flurry works very nice on the focus build. As well as the combo build. Oh, you do get the gemstone. I thought you had to pick it up in the fight. I thought it was treated as a rock. I'm going to sell it. 30 gold is 30 gold. And I still have a throwable. Right, give me an event. Give me a heal here. Receive a random card, remove a random card, or lose 5 HP. I will receive a random card. I hate you. That's, honestly... It's giving a good friend socks for their birthday. You expect it from your family. That's fine. Family give me a pack of socks. Okay, they assume I'm not going to buy any socks during the year. That's a pretty reasonable assumption. I can get rid of some of my holy socks, and I don't mean this in, the religious sense. I mean it in the sense of, Swiss cheese. And I can put the new ones in. But if, you're a good friend and you're doing, a birthday present, and you just get some basic socks of some sort of sports brand, there's many out there. Not novelty ones, okay, novelty ones I can say. It's oh yeah, thanks. You really shouldn't have though. You should have just saved your money. I'd rather just say, we're not doing gifts this year. Anyway. Final fight, please. Ooh, spiky boys. Are not exactly what I was hoping to fight. We can deal with them somewhat. But it's going to be kind of scuffed. You know what? I'm actually going to drop the Uchigatana for a second just to keep some block. Now, it does mean I don't gain any focus now. Thanks for this conserve. I really appreciate it. I guess if we're going to get conserve, the one build you'd want conserve with is the focus build. I think it's the one you're most likely to stand there doing nothing for a turn, or very little. Move here. Shield charge this guy into this guy to stun them. I can then finish them off, and I think I'm going to do it with the dupe, because I don't want to draw right now. I will do the guard, and I'll conserve this one energy. And then turn. Alright, we have 4 block for this turn now. Oh god, it's so awkward again. Actually, it's not that bad. I take it back immediately. Move on to the rock. Jump attack. Gives me a kill. Put your shield onto red so I can get some barricade. And then I empty my mind and I forget about these. I'll keep swipe. Okay, now I need to kill one of the Beetle Boys, and I have the Beetle Boy killer here. 32 damage. Chips away at me a little bit. I'll guard for focus, and kick you away. Mainly for damage. I have 5 block again. Pretty certain we can do this without taking damage. Improvise? Oh, I definitely can. Of course I can. Let's do blind and conserve. I was considering kind of getting a kick and throwing a stone at him, just so that I could jump attack this turn and, move close to this guy next turn, but I'm not in a rush. I'm thinning my deck out as well. Almost every single cycle I'm thinning my deck out a little bit. Not the cards I was hoping for. I'll just move towards you. I don't need to block anymore either. And this is lethal. Empty mind, forget about all these cards, gives me a bit of focus. 26 damage swipe, gets a kill. Slam, leverage, and shuffle. I think I prefer slam to leverage. Double turtle? We might end up being this turtle focus build. Co-host Millie, where are you going right now? Are you trying to get on my shoulder? I don't know what the plan is here. What's your plan? Who am I kidding? She has absolutely no plan right now. So I walk into battles with 2 shields, despite the fact I've just removed some of my shielding capabilities. I think that'd be really stupid, honestly. I think we do this, and start the fights with the 3 focus. I'm also going up against a Spider Queen. We might lose this, honestly. This might be one of the rare, at least in recent times, the rare first floor losses, because I don't have any good AoE damage right now. What I do have is a co-host that is really making things hard for me. Why are you sat on my mouse now? Alright, see you later. You weird little child. You little fluff child. Another leverage. If I hadn't taken the alchemy to reduce my block, I could go towards this focus turtle build, but I don't think it's the right idea. I think picking another kick would be pretty handy. And somewhat reluctantly, I think I might pick up leverage. It's leverage or fortify. Maybe it's fortify for just one big turn of block. It could also be remove card, but I'm not too hot on that right now. Ah, screw it. Let me take leverage. I have movement enablers anyway. Now I'll meditate and I'll forget a card. What is the card that we need to forget? God, I've got 3 kicks. No, I've got 2 kicks in the slam in the deck. Right, let's get rid of a blue strike now. You can bet your bottom dollar, by the way, I'm not healing here. I think if we heal, we lose eventually. It's really what is the card that will give me the best improvement. I think the mana discount on shield charge is the best thing I can get. Flurry would have been also tempting to do more damage, but I think I need survivability rather than damage. I think eventually we'll kill her. Okay, 17 damage immediately. Well, unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about that right now. There's also no point in putting a trap on one of these things. They can't move anyway, so who cares? I'd honestly just get rid of all of these cards. I don't think blind's worth it. I think we basically die in 1 hit anyway. I think I can kill both these spiders. Shield charge. It's a pity to waste the flurry here, but don't worry about it for now. Play the fatigue. Play the guard for... I might as well kick you as well, why not? Yeah, play the guard to gain some focus. The kick really did nothing then. Okay, 37 damage. Move to the rock. I'll throw a rock at you, why not? I have no real focus to go into. Crossbow's very interesting. Leverage. Get rid of kick. Get rid of conserve. Yeah. Then, pick up the crossbow. We're jumping back in. And I'm kicking you. Oh, I'm going to be stunned. We have to move. Oh my god, what a disgusting hand. Let's try and get a kill here. I'll throw the shield at you. I need a movement. Well, that's just about as bad as it could have been. I think we might be dead. Actually, no, we're not. We can get out of this. Move, because we gain block on a move. Block, block, block. We live, but we're going to get stunned for the pleasure. Hey, there's all my movement cards. Nice of them to show up now. Move. Play the stun, you have to. Get a kill here. We're still alive. Thank you. Now I do have to cut my way out and then move, which is definitely not a guarantee here. We are now dead. Yep, definitely dead. There's no way out of this. Leverage is my movement ability, but you have to hit something to move with it. And if I hit any of these, I just stay where I am. I have no zero cost moves. Man, we were pretty unlucky, I think, here. The throw dirt as well. Actually, that wouldn't have saved me either. We just drew, like, the worst cards at the worst moments. I'm pretty certain this doesn't let me move, right? Yeah. Alright, well, that's a very rare first round loss. I will say, though, that it kind of brings me back round to the quality of certain builds. I think the focus build is actually, I think I overrate it. I think it's pretty terrible. I don't think it's on par with the status effect build. I think it's slightly better, but if I put the status effect build at like 1 out of 5, I think the focus build is probably like 2 out of 5 or 1.5 out of 5. They're both pretty mediocre. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on the next part. Goodbye.